Good morning, Lakeside Institute. Good morning, Lakeside Institute. Thanks. It's Flashback Friday. I have a story about that, actually. Today's multiple choice question is going to be about another of the institutions of Lakeside, which is Lora Kramer, the Dean. The question today for multiple choice, if you can get your smartphone devices out and be ready with your tweets, the question today is going to be, how did Lora Kramer become Dean of Lakeside Institute? Up to four. We're going to A, B, C, and D today. That's a whole other level on Friday, folks. You guys ready for this? Flashback Friday. A. From a very early age, certain gifts were identified in Lora Kramer. Gifts that would be significant in leadership and deandom at Lakeside Institute. She always felt like she was above everyone else. Oh. She never actually did anything. She was constantly telling the staff of Lakeside what to do, and she was, well, from a very young age, was a bully to the campers. By dyeing their hair and making them wear rainbow-colored garland in their heads. Poor child. Whatever happened to him? That's me, as a camper, on the left. Or on the right. So that's A. A is that she was destined for deanship. From a young age, people knew from very young, whenever she would be mean to a camper or tell a staff person what to do, that she was made for the deanery. Deandom. Dumb dean. B would be something you may not realize about the Lakeside Association is that there are bylaws about how things are to happen here in Lakeside. There's you know about the curfew, probably the time after which we shouldn't be making noise here, etc., etc. And one of those small, lesser-known laws is that the Dean of Lakeside Institute, the female dean, has to be at least 5 feet 11 inches tall. And there was basically, well, Lora drew the short straw, if you would. Thanks for writing that one down. C would be the way that Lora became dean. Little known, every 3 years, the staff of Lakeside Institute gather in Wahomas for an enclave, during which there is much prayer and discernment, and people gather, and there's usually a lot of press gather around to wait until the moment when the white smoke launches out of the windows on the 3rd floor of Wahomas, which, by the way, I did not know existed until this year. I've been here 20 years. I didn't know there was a 3rd floor of Wahomas. And this particular year, this would have been now 4 years ago, by a strange work of magic, 4 years ago, she was the one who the Spirit landed upon and who was chosen from among all to be the female dean. And then there's option D. You may not know this, but there haven't always been 3 altar calls at communion here at Lakeside Institute. There used to be 4. And the 4th altar call would be anyone who felt a calling in their life to be dean of Lakeside Institute. In 99 years of Lakeside history, 1 person has come forward for that altar call. It was Lora Kramer. So that's how she was chosen 4 years ago to be Dean of Lakeside Institute. So tweet your answers to to that end, whether you think it's A, B, C, or D. So A would be Lora is the Superman of deandom. From an early age, we identified her unusual gifts. B would be she was the only one who met the qualifications of at least 5 feet 11 inches tall. C would be she was the one upon whom the Holy Spirit landed in the Deendle enclave. Anyway, in the enclave, and then remember D would be she is the Diener Schnitzel enclave. D would be that she's the only person in 99 years to have answered the 4th little-known altar call for those who desire to be deans. So tweet your answers in. We'll check back in on those in a little bit.